Good idea.
I find it funny that I was just talking about how good this game looks and then it crashes. Um, my God, we just started the game and it crashed. um, but yeah, I'm not starting again because I'll just, when I upload these to YouTube or transfer them to YouTube, I'll put them both together. So it'll be annoying, but the first video will just be the cutscene. And you get me explaining at the start what I'm going to be doing. But let's hope that's the one-off, because I do not have the energy to keep streaming today. Or keep starting again. Don't know why, when I'm the only one here, that the game crashes. If it was a streaming game, I'd get it, but it is not. But that, again, I'm not blaming the game. It's just sometimes PlayStation messes up. You can't predict it all the time. Oh, some berries over here. I was going to change the audio, wasn't I? Controls audio. We'll put it to 90. I mean, I'm not going to really talk in cutscenes, but it was a bit loud. And even though this game has been out since 2022, I think. No spoilers for those that watch later or join in now.
Look there. More
it's always going to be someone's first time experiencing this game or any game. So
This stuff spreads fast.
6 months ago, the land was fine. Now it's everywhere.
Those ruins. That's where we need to go.
I see a few ways down. What are we after exactly?
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's,
11 shards already.
Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Sounds complicated.
I do like that her spear is already attached.
Yeah, I, ran into
That's
some
a bit
trouble
weird
on the way
that
here.
she stops mid-air.
Out of my gear.
Don't know why. But hey, I'm one of those gamers that if I come across a glitch, it's not going to ruin my experience of the game. It happens. I feel like some people expect a game to be 100% and have no issues, but it's a video game. It's all run by programs and numbers. Sometimes those numbers glitch out. You know. Yes, these games look like movies now with how good they look. AAA games especially, but that doesn't mean they are movies, you know. And even movies get it wrong. Even the best movies have some stuff that, if you pay attention, does not make sense.
That blight's infecting all the plants. It's changing them.
If it keeps spreading, nothing will grow.
That's why we have to fix it.
Right, we're going to go in the water because that's going to hurt us a bit over there. At least I think. But as we're playing on hard, I don't want to take any chances. Such a beautiful game.
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual. And there they go.
I hate the glint hawks.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
I hate the flying ones. The flying ones are so difficult and annoying. But if the game was easy, it would be boring. But if the game was too hard, it would also be annoying. I am not a Souls-like. Swipe up on the touchpad. Okay, yeah. I have to remember this isn't Zero Dawn controller, so it's not. A lot of it is going to be a PS5 controller schemed. That's why you'll never find me streaming two games at once, because I won't be able to adjust to the different button layouts. Oh, examine that first.
Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come here?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble up ahead.
There's some ridgewood by the stream.
The main source
Now to
of
craft some arrows.
arrows is the wood. I always end up having like 700 in my pouch. This game still runs smooth. Okay, weapon wheel.
Done.
Me too. Arrows ready.
I'll get this one.
That did it. After you.
Keep going. This section is, to me, more entertaining than the start of the first game. First game is more lore-heavy exploration, because you're being introduced to Aloy, but this game you already know who Aloy is. So you just get straight into the action.
Nice. What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... The, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So,
Perfect sequel, in my opinion.
what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that.
Okay. I take my time with this as well. Not going to rush. I'm not a speed run person. Alright. Get the wood here, and then
Dead end,
continue
Aloy.
on. Further down we go. Did we do this one? Nope. Oh. I'm surprised they haven't done like a Horizon ride to any of their theme parks yet.
Down this way.
It would do very well.
Get to the grass.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither. Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Sorry, I just got a
Okay.
message. Yep. Okay. So about that, I had an important message.
Second. Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it.
I love that you can now tag.
It's I. It's a weak spot.
Right.
Sounds sure.
I'm ready.
Okay. Wait for it to turn so that we can.
Okay,
There we go.
concentrate.
Ah, shit. Of course it moves as soon as I bloody. Take it down. I do think this
Another one's
version of
coming.
Very Hard is a lot tougher than a Zero Dawn's Very Hard. Oh, didn't even hit that. There we go.
How does the Focus know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
See, that shows you how hard Very Hard mode is, because those are the first enemies of the game, and it took a lot
I
longer.
see another ladder. Looks like it's stuck.
So, after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you.
Got an itchy nose. More arrows in the machine. Speaking of arrows,
Someone shot this machine too.
Got it.
does Var want us to look, or is he just looking around himself? Yeah. I like that they do their own stuff. Makes them more independent. Okay, up we go. Well, at least the game's not crashed now, so that's good.
You said you've had a Focus since you were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Still weird to me that square is crouch. I feel like square should be dodge and circle should be crouch.
Going into a ruin of the old ones.
There should have been a roped ladder that you could knock down
Be
over
okay,
here.
Varl.
But,
Through here.
oh, here we go. Don't know why you can do that, since we've already been there, but I guess if you want to be very thorough, you can come back down.
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they want us to check in with them?
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
I think if you don't do it, Val does it. The scan thing. Oh no, I think he does it anyway.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Credentials not recognized.
I guess it doesn't like me either.
I should be able to pry this open. There's climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above. Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
So where are they now? Ugh. What's that stench?
Entire camp. Wiped out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell. And it looks like something big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. And then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap. Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something. It's some kind of Oseram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool. My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Poor guy. Acid burned right through his armor.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Part of a machine. Could help fix the gears. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
Favorite tool of the game. This is like the equivalent to Batman's grapnel hook. Or grapnel gun. Don't know why I said hook.
There. Pole caster. Now to test it on the debris.
Yeah.
Whoa!
That worked better than I thought. Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
Huh. What's this thing for?
The pulse didn't turn up much. I better scan. What's this?
Whoa!
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith.
Oh my god, I just realised
Forget
something.
what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple.
Again, no spoilers, but I just realised
Stars,
a
even if
connection.
you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
Can't believe I just made that connection now.
Guess we'll find out.
God damn it.
Oh, I might be able to get up there.
Jumped too soon.
Wow, that worked.
That polecaster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up.
God, every time I think I'm not going to make that.
Okay,
No.
I gotta drop the ladder for Varl.
Now, funny thing is, I've played this a lot of times. I've only actually completed the game once. And that was when it came out.
Thanks.
Humans, Homo sapiens, us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. What our governments abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. The Sirius system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it. But when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chinvumbe, the truest form of immortality is... Data corrupt. The playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up. Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah. Reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. They just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center. There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
Keep yawning. Don't know why. I'm not tired. Maybe I'm a
I
little
still can't
tired.
believe the old ones could fly.
They were capable of a lot of things.
Wait, did we miss
Good
something?
and
I
bad.
feel like there
Sure
was a
seems like
room.
it. I wonder what it's like up there.
Maybe we'll get back to it.
Stars.
God's sake, Aloy.
Show off.
Already got 67
My focus
shards.
might be able to help here.
Well, we know what to do. Oh, okay.
Deeper into the creepy ruin we go.
If you know, you know. Wonder what happens if you shoot it.
Above us. What is that thing?
Might have been what killed those Osram. Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up.
Up here. Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. Alright, stepping in quietly. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Keep yawning. Could be a nervous twitch. God, I really wish I had like an office that I could sit
I need to
normally.
sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path.
In position. Ready when you are.
I can throw a rock to distract it. Get it into a position where I can sneak up and strike. Just have to wait for the right moment.
It's probably best to do it over here.
Time to throw. There. Now to take it down with a spear strike.
More shards.
Gotcha.
Mine's down too. More of those machines ahead.
Nothing you and I can't handle.
Are you ready for this?
Turn around.
Ready whenever you
There
want
we
to
go.
strike.
Okay. Pick up the rock. Got another one. I think there's another one, yeah. They like to be sneaky. Yep. I've got so many that it started to already put some in our stash. Right, we won't throw a rock for this one. Just follow it.
Got them all. I've been meaning to mention, I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
I'll admit I prefer him with a
Looks like
beard.
this little guy got caught up in the blight.
Shows time has
Couldn't
passed.
escape.
I hope it didn't suffer long.
This one, I always get lost here. We go around, there we go. I always forget that.
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
Shards are shards.
Looks like there was a barricade here. The machines must have broken through. I'll keep this for later.
Guess that Osram didn't have a chance to use it. Careful. Traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able to disarm them. There. Managed to salvage some supplies.
And not blow
Dismantle
yourself
it.
up.
And got more supplies. Looks like another camp.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
Good idea.
Hunter's kit.
Oh, I don't have the right supplies to craft a trap. But it looks like the Osram shot off some machine parts. I might be able to scrounge up enough materials from them. I can use this.
Another part.
Okay. I should have what I need to craft a trap. There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into one of those, they won't know what hit it.
Bye bye. Okay, I'll do that to show what it wants us to do. Which is that. It's only better when you
Over
did it
here,
for gliding.
Aloy. I think I see a way up.
I'm already up far, what do you mean?
Machine's ahead.
Don't think they spotted us. I've seen this machine before. A scrounger.
That's new to me. Let's see where its weak points are.
Scroungers aren't new, are they? I swear they were in... I swear they were in Zero Dawn. Okay. Wait for it to... okay.
Set this here.
I'll hide better. Hard mode, so of course it's not going to go out completely. There also is a sneaky one. Oh, it's not here, but there is another one that hides. It might be here actually, might be over there. Not entirely sure. Oh, never mind. Didn't create the I mean, ideally, I don't really use a lot of traps unless it's a really tough machine and I want to get some easy damage off it first. But this one we can take down with a silent strike anyway, so... So that's what I'm gonna do. Never mind. It's a lot
We're
tougher.
clear.
Let's keep going then.
Didn't realise that. I swear there was. It's not in this room then.
You've been in a lot of old world ruins. Are they all like this?
Pretty much. I guess Aloy's not going to answer him. Okay, up here. Oh, chest.
Whoa. That machine we saw earlier must be on the move.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
I don't get why it does a slow-mo for jumping.
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
So the storms, the blighted lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there.
For those that want to read, compose it.
This data mentions the tech that Far Zenith traded with Zero Dawn. But it doesn't explain how they got it back up.
I'll keep an eye out for more data. Let's see. Huh. A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later.
Looks like we've got to climb up.
Another chest. Got 275 already. Drop this down. Again, don't know why.
This place is really falling apart.
Well, it is 1,000 years old. Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked.
There's another one of those glowing things by the table.
Onzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy? Why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born I was made by a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Laurel. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the report said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
Huh.
There's nothing else in here.
Aloy, over here. I found something you could use.
A weapon. Thanks, Varl. We should keep moving.
After you.
So now we equip that. Inventory. Oh, it's already equipped. Good to know. Anything? No.
Down here. I think we're almost back outside.
Good. Look, that must be the machine.
It's heading in the same direction we're going. Great.
Okay, I take it back. The flying birds are not my worst enemy.
Another one of those machines. I could try out that new weapon on it.
Probably my favourite ammo. Or weapon.
Good hit.
I can do more damage to it while it's brittle. Gotcha!
Machine couldn't take the cold.
More of the Osram Delvers. And a lot of acid. That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance.
Oh, can't loot that guy. Okay, so here you can find a lot of
So,
berries.
This backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Farrow purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse.
Probably could have made that, but oh well.
Wow. That big metal thing looks like the ship we saw back in the auditorium. Imagine going up to the stars in that.
I swear there was a... Yeah. I might not do this for every journal we find, because that will delay the playthrough a bit, but I mean, if people care about it, then I will do it, obviously. But that's something you'll have to let me know.
More Osram. Machines tore right through them.
These guys couldn't catch a break. Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them in the focus to keep track of them.
Oh, here we go. That's a sneaky one. I wish you could, like, highlight multiple machines' paths. But then I guess it would be too easy. Do this one first. God, I always feel like you should be able to... There we go. The Scrouger's probably going to jump out of us as soon as we take him down, but... I wish Aloy would move faster when she's crouched. Yeah. There we go. Of course he misses.
There's a ladder in the back.
Oh. Alright, I completely just... Don't know why it did that.
Okay, now how to get out of here.
There was a frost something, wasn't there? Yeah. What's this? Oh, Val must have given me some.
Machine ripped right through the wall.
God, my knees really ache. Getting old. I'm gonna sit closer so I can put my feet down. There we go. Gonna be worse for my eyes, but oh well.
What's in here?
Just check we're still streaming. Yep. Then again, that doesn't even matter because the PlayStation and Twitch does like to not inform me when it has stopped streaming, even though it still says it's streaming. Very annoying. Nearly done with this start area. Nearly. I can hear
Tell me
something though.
something. Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Me neither.
Kind of wish she was in the game more. But I mean, she's not in the game at all. It's not really a spoiler, but I do wish she was in it. Maybe she'll be in the third one. You know what, now that I think about it, considering where the story goes, she probably will be in the third one. No spoilers.
3 of those things. And if If they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. They're too tough to fight head-on.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
I'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
Just need to get over to the shuttle to figure out how to make it fall into the basin.
Got some machines here. Tag. Is it untagged? Okay, good.
If I can make it to that tower, I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
Right, oh. There's one there. Right, that one's probably gonna come right here.
Maybe I should stick to my
Aye.
spear for now. Save some ammo.
Aye. Aye, caramba. Extra points if you know where that's from. Okay, he's completely... oh god, okay. We will wait. Going to try and aim for longer streams as well. Because I think people enjoy that more. I personally am 50-50. Like, I do enjoy long streams, but I can't watch it all in one go. So maybe I don't like long streams. Tag his path, there we go. He's not gonna know what hits him. Literally. And that's it, I think. No, there are some... I swear there's some more. I swear there was one that was around here, but I'm not seeing them.
There. That ladder can get me up to the tower.
Maybe it's in the next section. Again, the music
Okay,
for this
there's a
game.
rail up there. I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point.
I wonder if it's the same person doing the music right now, like singing. I wonder if it's the same one that did Assassin's Creed 2. If you know, you know.
So all along, there were 3 giant machines killing Oseram and leaving acid everywhere. Great. Well, that sounds good.
You have to keep going up.
The storm's getting bad.
Ah, yeah, it's this
Made
section.
it.
Look at them over there.
Easy.
Oh, right on the edge.
That was close. One rickety tower down. On to the next. I won't be able to make that jump. But there is a cable here. Maybe I can ride it to the other side. Well, nowhere to go but up. This place is barely holding together.
Ah, shit.
Looks like there are massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. Oh, but there's a control console nearby.
Right,
If I
there's
can release the
definitely,
clamps, the shuttle should fall right into the basin.
Sorry, I shouldn't be picking my nose on I was going to say on TV. You might be watching it on your TV.
Oh, great. More machines in my way.
Might be the good old rock maneuver. Oh, you actually heard it. Didn't think you would. See, I feel like she would be seen right now because she's poking up, but turn around. Come on, give me it. Give me it. Don't know where he's gone. Oh, he's there. Okay. That works out well. I forgot. He, forgot that, they're a bit tougher to take down. To remember that. Yes, please. Okay, what's your pathing like though? He will probably see that guy. You could realistically ignore him, but I want the XP. Don't know why Aloy doesn't. Okay, we'll go around. Take him from behind.
Okay. Got this place to myself now. Control console might be in there. Okay. Time to crush those machines down below. The shuttle's caught up in those cables. I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them. Now, how to get up the tower? Scanning with my focus could help here.
Well, I know what to do.
There it goes.
And then you just jump up.
Gotta climb closer to the shuttle to detach the cables. Okay, the creaking doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to detach those cables quick.
So that pretty much means don't hang around.
This should be the right spot. There. There are connectors holding the cables together. It should work if I shoot it. One down. Now I just need to climb higher and detach the second set of cables. Scaling an ancient, rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. Maybe Rob was right. But no turning back now.
Definitely need that.
Almost there. There's the other connector.
Boom.
Finishing this the hard way. I need to take this
Every
thing down
time.
and get to the data. Okay, where's that weak spot?
Weak frost, so that's what we're going to use. Oh, no. I find the rock. Oh shit!
You still got some fight left in you.
Thought that was the second phrase, but guess not. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Stop moving. There we go. Shit. Tell you what, we go for arrows quite quickly. Did I, oh no, I didn't shoot it. terrifying. It's a cool enemy.
Try spitting at me now!
See what
There.
else?
Those canisters are exposed now. I should aim for them.
Okay. So is he. Gosh. Jesus. How can people hate these games? It's so fun. It is the most difficult enemy, probably, because it just moves around so much. Gonna charge again. Just loves to charge. Right. Yeah.
Damn it, it broke free! I gotta take this thing down fast. A trap, maybe? Frost ammo? Or my focus might find something I can use around here.
Ah, shit. God, it does love to move around a lot. I feel like it's being a bit more aggressive than normal. Oh, that was alright. Oh, hang on.
Let's see what this can do. How do you like that?
Jesus. Well, I don't want to dive towards it, Aloy. I think we'll just go for... You're right, that's a rock. I think we hit each other at the same time.
It's dead. Finally.
That was doable, though. Doable.
The data center should be straight ahead. I guess Farrell's gonna have to find another way there.
Stock up on a... Are they still stuck over there? No, they should be destroyed. Just wondered what that noise was. Okay, that's a gun. There we go.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system, heal the blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there?
Let's find out.
Okay. I should find the server room. I'm close. I have to be.
This way. Tell you what. Forgot to do that already. Okay. What to do about Dalgard?
Please be here. It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing. Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzian's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers! Brood of vipers! With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you! This ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
Snappy, snappy. Stop doing that.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Son, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Dashane, that makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks to Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic. One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages, for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I cut the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I don't know. Looks the same as before. I could pull this thing out of... What? Transmission. No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there. Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Oh, don't know why Aloy didn't grab that. Maybe because I moved the analog stick. Like how you get... we don't actually enter there again, but I like how you can see it. Oh, hi, Mark.
we go.
Like I'm literally exploring. Or actually in my separate playthrough on Zero Dawn,
Cross over to the
I'm
spire.
in Meridian right now. Or actually no, I'm back in Noraland. Over there. I think that's where Noraland is. Because I'm collecting all the flowers.
Got it. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission note at the top will tell me. Looks like this panel...
Went a bit too quick.
An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Sorry, just wiping my clock.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this.
Weird design.
There's the note. Somewhere in the far west. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my rules.
You rigged the lance to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West, and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
God! There's no other choice. Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
Aloy always has a way of doing the incredible.
I really want to wish they sold a statue like this.
Is that a statue of me?
I would so buy that.
New? I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it. The Tanakh, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated. And indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now, please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace. But I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Sorry.
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
I like her wearing the headpiece.
That's part of the Deathbringer we defeated. This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged
I hate fighting
and
these.
nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
Let's go talk to Itaman.
Dowager Queen Masadi.
Blessed champion. Itaman, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itaman. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itaman.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
So that probably means she's going to come back in the third one as well. I mean,
Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite.
I wouldn't want her to come back completely in the third game. But it would be nice if you could visit this area every now and again in the third game. Like if you could fast travel.
We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
if I was designing the third game, I would have it be that you could explore both areas, which take place in the first game and the second game, while also showing a new area. Like, connect it all together.
Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
Are you on with you?
The sculptor wanted something even bigger. Twice the size. Covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger. But it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Nox? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce, in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. Asurum, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tenakth to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years. Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. Idamon looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Idamon comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy. I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
It's nice. Now, I know where the DLC goes, so this would be confusing if I do this choice. But it says that it's her deepest convictions. It's how she really feels. I'm not doing that. I will do that because I don't want to. He is nice.
I do hope to see Meridian again, Avad. And you. But this mission, it's my life. It's all I can think about. I have to stay focused. What happens after? I can't imagine that. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Well, if that place were to end up being Meridian, know that you will always receive a boundless welcome here. Tend to your mission, Aloy. I will hope for your success, and look forward to your return.
Okay, speak to Tanasha and Uvid. Uvid. I think it's Uvid.
There, the workbench.
Uvid, yeah.
Uthid, Fanasha. Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to. And it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or 2.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah. Okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun. And he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uther to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Use workbench. Spear upgrade. Resonator blast.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Right, so we've sort of spoken to everyone we can. There's no one here. I wish, like, the Warchief was here and maybe some of the guys from the Frozen Wilds DLC. They seem to have vanished.
Is that the time? Or do you want to chat some more with your friends?
Time to go.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
You notice that look she gives? I love the subtle, like, expressions. She's up to something. I wonder, because I got the DLC now, if I can wear new costumes. Should be able to. Favourite song of the whole game. In fact, they play it twice. Here and at the end. I don't care if I get copyright, I'm playing it all. title screen. I'm gonna say it now, probably the best sequel in a game. Arkham City's up there, but
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine.
he submitted real quick. The Aloy is quite stubborn.
Should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Gonna pause it after here to get a drink.
Machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you
See
talking
a change scrape over there in the distance.
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's son priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman. Proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See? Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear. And not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know?
Tell you what, I've actually got a drink here. I'll just have this
Wouldn't mind
drink.
speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another Vanguard out at daybreak.
Yo.
And so at daybreak.
Hey! Shh. Down the valley then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith and Chainscrape would let you use his workbench.
As in this game or
Some acid arrows.
in life?
Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back.
That looks fine.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort studios
Okay.
to Chain Scrape?
That you just joined, so...
Got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path.
Okay.
But after that, no more excuses. Bear in light.
I'm just going to say now, if you're going to ask me, or if you're going to advertise your art, or what ways to make the streaming better, you would be the 20th person to do that since I started streaming years ago, so...
I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chain Scrape first and upgrade my bow.
If you're genuine and you're here to enjoy the stream, fine, have fun, but I'm not interested about tips and tricks and all that. All I need to know is how to stream a game, which I am doing right now. Yeah, you're a bot, aren't you? Okay, I'm not going to talk anymore. There we go. Features that continue main storyline. It is set entirely new over the map, featuring new characters, and outfits. To start, make sure you've completed main quest Singularity. The new skills are available at any time. Ghost levels will be returned upon. Don't know what ghost levels are. Hopefully that means the costumes are free as well. Or not free, but available. Let me zoom out and see where the map is, because I know what the main map is. Where is it then? Is it here? Maybe it shows up when you get to Singularity. Let's do some skills. We will need that. Stealth is going to be useful as well. Yep, strike deals more damage. There we go. Inventory. So what skills? Is it the ones down here? Dude, it's obvious you're a bot because you haven't responded to what I just said. Because I literally just said a minute ago, I'm not interested in advice. Life advice, however. But yeah. Alright. Some machines already. Let's go to Chain Scrape first. Then we will go to Erend. And then we'll do some side quests. Probably might want to go up here actually, so we can avoid the machines for now. Don't want to die straight away. Yeah, it wants us to go that way anyway. I really need my old mod back. I'm not going to let it get to me. For those watching on YouTube, I'm interacting with a bot right now because they are not responding to anything I'm replying back with. Because I literally just said I'm not interested and they're telling me to type my name in Discord. And I don't have Discord. Okay. I do feel like these machines are a bit close when it wants us to use the main path. But kind of want to get that now. Shall I go for it? Yeah, I'll go for it.
A gemstone. It's green like Blaze, but it's hard and shiny. Wonder if merchants would be interested.
You live for now, Bo, because I don't need you yet.
Machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Errand took it down? That must be Chain Scrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear, too.
I think it's the best sequel as well, because it just adds so much that the original had, and even stuff it didn't have.
That the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior?
I don't have Discord, bot. So I don't even know why I'm still talking to you.
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
That guy, the voices another character as well. Sometimes I do that in video games to spare the cost. And at this point you don't know the other character, so you're not going to put two and two together.
By the Forge.
Petra.
Petra? Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chain Scrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Not our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him?
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
I love that Petra and some others are in this game, because they have a relatively small part in the first game, and just like Val, they give them a bit more. I mean, arguably Petra is only in this area in the whole game, but you can always come back.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Till Alvin blows that whistle, no one's working anymore.
What?
Can I talk to you? Yep.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you. Workbench is free if you need to tinker with that gear.
Weapon upgrades. That's more important, because it wants us to do that. And to bow. Yeah. We had Ashes arrows? I don't remember that. Maybe that's if we upgrade it. Oh yeah, there we go. I like to be even with my upgrades. We will use that to free braided wires. Yeah, we can do that. And we'll hold off on that because we'll probably wear another costume in a second. You know what, we'll upgrade it so that if we do put it back on again, it's already upgraded a bit. Ouch. upgrades. 2 boar hides, boar bone. Okay. Actually, we'll create that. No. And I'll create that. So they must have changed that cutscene because... oh, I think if I used the workbench before I spoke to him, there'd be a different cutscene.
Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Excuse me. Stash. Where's my... okay, I got worried then. Here we go, Nora Legacy. I'll take it. Do I want to put it on right now? I won't right now. But we have it. Okay, it's all broken. Okay, let's go into the maps of that. I like how they call new quests, not side quests, because they're just as important. Let's go down here first, actually. But what I will do is I'll quickly pause it and pop to the loo and get a snack. So give me a few minutes. Sorry about that, my TV turned off. Let me just check it's still streaming. Yeah, that's all good. Okay. So this is probably going to be annoying to some people, but I don't have a lot of food in for lunch or anything, so, and apart from my local shop, I'm going to pause the stream, so it'll still be on, and the shop's literally down the road, so it should really be 5 minutes max, or minimum, and then once I got my snacks, we will keep playing. So try and be patient, and then if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just skip 5 minutes. But I'll use the pause screen as well on my stream so that people know I am paused. But yeah, see you guys in a minute, or in a couple minutes. Okay. I'm back. Sorry about that. God, it's a lot hotter than I was expecting. Thought we were past this heat wave, but I guess not. The sun is being a prick. Speaking of pricks, these new lids I hate. I get what they're doing, but it's annoying. Oh my god, that is so good on a hot day. The amount of milkshakes I've bought this last month alone. Or a couple of weeks ago, because it was hot every day. So annoyingly, I didn't have them for last week when it was very hot. Let's continue.
We are on the same side here, Ulvund. The bristlebacks threat.
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of Hughes.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Frio, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
Sorry, I'm just messaging someone.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with
Yeah, I don't think that's how it
from the
works.
beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Okay, so that's our new quest. Level 7. What level are we? I'm guessing...
Better see what that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet.
We're level
he's in the tavern.
4. Find Aaron, that's level 5. Yeah. Let's go talk to the others. It's not normally how I play games. I do one quest at a time, but we need to build up. And Aloy did say to speak to the to him, but that is level 7.
My cup is empty. Fix it.
Speak to him first.
Hey,
Mildred.
Milduff. Took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they like my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
My lips seemed bigger in the camera for some reason. Quests. We are going to do a dash of courage because we are level 5. Just a dash. Just a splash. I gotta say, I do love the symmetry that these guys opened the door for us compared to the first game. Where's the door? Oh, it's there. Went out the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna get wild meat first. Yeah, we'll keep this outfit on. Perfect excuse to get some boar meat as well. Where is it? Do you know what we'll get with a leaf here? Might as well.
It seems like bitter leaf likes to grow on rocky terrain.
Should be another one nearby. There's one up there.
Okay, I think I have enough bitter leaf.
We'll come back for the green silver there. Right, now we'll get to the wild meat. Though if we come across any boars now... yep, there's one. Wild boar. Where are you? There you are. I hate the noise they make. Wild meat, okay. We need boar skin and bone as well.
Ground soaked with acid. Did the
Boar
bristlebacks do this?
skin. I think we've got to go for headshots more. I'm so used to playing on easy. Well, not easy, sorry. Normal. Don't want to make it seem like I am a wimp. There we go, that's a better shot. Why did I have to make that noise every time? Boar. What is that? Is that a rat? Jesus. Is that a raccoon? No. Is that a raccoon? Yes, we need a raccoon. It's blue, so that should be good. There we go, there we go. Oh, god damn it. Okay, quests, oh that was it, jobs. Okay, I know. Hopefully if we find another raccoon, that'll be helpful. That's a squirrel. Squirrel! Okay, it's all this area, okay. I have to take out the borrowers. Damn squirrel. Yeah, let's take them out. then we can search easier. Oh, yeah, there's one. Never mind. We obviously have the skill that gives us better concentration. I have a boar as well.
There. That should be enough wild meat for Mildif.
Okay, in terms of jobs, we only have one boar hide. Let's try and look for another boar.
Setting it on fire won't help.
Raccoon. No, give me the raccoon. Please be blue. It's green. Okay, we'll see. Hey, buddy. Hey, guys. Ignore me. Right. They are a lot more aggroed in this run. Oh, hello. You just... Suppose we can take them down. Shall we take them down? Sorry, just checking a message. Are they meant to be like reindeers or mooses? It's green. Okay, what does the green boar give us? Probably the bone, right? Or no? Okay. We've done enough hunting. Now for this. Scrounger site. Go on the bridge. Got a lot of berries. Not a lot of berries actually.
Scroungers. Moldov said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles.
There's one up there as well that's being sneaky. We should be able to take them out straight away, yeah. Because we've got that extra crit. Extra critical strike. Sneaky.
Acid ammo will make this go quick.
Okay. Gotta get that one there as well. Which way is he facing? Oh, it's a bower. Alright. Nice try. Don't know what he's seen. tell you what, they're a lot smarter. Which I like. I like a challenge. I like a little challenge. We'll take them all on. I'm going to try and do this whole area on this first stream because when we get through Barren Light, that's when the game really opens up. There was another burrower, wasn't there? Must have gone. Better leave.
Okay, now to look through the scrap piles for a metal panel.
I think it's this one here, but
I think I have everything I need for Mildiv. Good thing, too. I can use a decent meal.
back we go. On the lookout for more. For any boars that are near. It's just kind of sad because he's having fun, but I need the meat. I'm so sorry. There we go. So now we can upgrade the pouch. Which will be handy, because then we don't have to use our stash as much. Raccoon. You really got unlucky. It's worse when they don't give me what I want. Sorry. We do need a boar bone. I wonder how you do get a boar bone. It's just luck. Or just another hide. Alright, that's fine. I heard a raccoon. Get back here. God, I feel so bad. Oh. Oh, it's blue. Hopefully it was hide we needed. I have a feeling it's skin. I'll let you live. I've killed too many boars at the moment. My fiancé will be pissed.
Cook should know what to do with this.
That's interesting that it's going that way and not the other way. Because I feel like this is to release boats into the river. But I mean, it's not much of a... It actually ends there. Not much of a river, but... We'll turn in the quest first. Because I don't want to accidentally get rid of any meat. Oh, hi, Mark. I'm going to say that every time someone says hi.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Wow. Mildif, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. And your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
I don't usually use meals, but I might now that I'm playing on very hard. Have a skill point. Where you want that? Infiltrator, more tear damage, deal more ranged, better one is stealth. That's going to help for the arenas.
It might be a good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out. And see what else.
Wait, we're only just level 4? Okay.
Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Olvin's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let Bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Olvin up.
What is this concession decree that Olvin wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the Bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
Okay. Thought that was like a glitch, but no, it's just how his hat's designed.
How does blaming the Karja for the Bristlebacks help Olvin get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chain Scrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the Bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Okay. Quest. Search. We won't do that yet, because that's over here. We're going to talk to Petra, and then we're going to upgrade pouch.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew?
Yes. Another.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Ulvund grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvund was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Ulvund.
Around here, everything's about Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber, So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an Elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
And I will say, randomly, considering the DLC and its controversy, again, no spoilers, it's not out of nowhere. If you pay attention to how Aloy is towards certain people, you will notice that it makes sense.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just...
I wish this was a game in real life.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set. A Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
I'm gonna try to skip the tutorial. Well, they won't let us. Damn it. I think once we do the first one, they'll let us do that, because... wait, we can get a skill point? Oh, that's if we win against 3, okay. Start, yeah.
Alright, let's start off simple.
God, that's
the
so
Tanakh
bright
like to
at
say
the
that
beginning.
Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner?
Yep.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go.
Please
I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can only move. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you...
I'm just going to skip it, because everyone knows how to play this. It is pretty much just try and
Perfect.
take them out.
To do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here.
The best way to learn is by doing.
Then try with that. Now move the piece close enough to attack one of my machines. You gotta move that piece close enough to
Yeah, I know. That's what I was doing.
Move that machine close enough to attack mine. When performing an attack, you'll
That's
be
a
testing
better
your
move,
machine's
though.
combat power against the opponent. A machine's and its own this board only and your so in total since my and just like
She
your
talks
right
so
now this
much.
means did you get all that? When performing an attack, you'll be a machine's and its own this board and your so in total since my and just like so right this means did you get all
Yes, let's keep
I knew
going.
you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Just attack my machine.
Oh my god, it was a better move though.
Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now some players like to overcharging lets you attack, but it will so use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it.
They're both close.
Same as in the wilds. Machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see a blue hit them there. Now, here, let me show you. Now, off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have your machine. Go ahead and... You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But, and by the look, you'd be sacrificing, but sometime overcharge. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're going to receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, but that means that wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. You know, I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Please don't.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
One step, yeah. Oh my god, you got to do all that. I'll do it later.
Be a stranger.
Because that's going to take so much time. That might be something I'll do off stream. We want to go outside and upgrade pouch. Plus we don't want to waste the buff we've got on right now.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Sounds like Petra. Okay, pouch upgrades. Ooh, yes, we can also do that. Thank God. We can do. Oh, we can also do. Oh no, that's a job. Okay. Oh, we did need a squirrel. Damn it. That next. What do we need? A rabbit for that and a bouquet bow. That's beyond barren light, I think. So, what does that give us? We've got enough. Let's do it. Yep. Okay. talk to the other quest giver. Looks like I'm playing tag with this kid.
I hope Corvin and the others are doing better than I am.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. Won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Olvin probably threatened to cut off her pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? Who's Corvin?
He's their foreman, and a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvin, his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
How come Olvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah. A couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
Right, let's
I'll
help.
be checking on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
If I'm in the area, she says, as she literally heads in that area, just to help out. Deep trouble.
Don't make me go drag both your ears off.
You know what, I might go to the crafting table just to activate the other job. Weapon upgrades. Upgraded, but yeah, we could upgrade that again if we get a sales sale, so let's create that job. Oh, I didn't mean to make it my active quest, but should be able to just, there we go. Okay. Actually, Machine Master, what's the one where you whistle and it comes straight to you? Unless we already have it. We don't have it. That was such a simple skill to have. So good. I mean, we are passing a borough site as we head there. Might wanna do it now.
Fire could do a lot of damage.
Quest resource. Tag part. So you don't want to destroy that, essentially. I Or maybe we do. It's one thing that is my nitpick about this game is it doesn't tell you if you're supposed to shoot the part.
Machines and cauldrons before. I wonder if there are any out here.
But we'll take this down and we'll see if it gives us a what we need. Do you give us it? Nope. Jesus. Got stuck on the fence. Alright, I dodged into that. Forgetting that it's a lot more. Remind myself that it is on hard mode. Probably have to shoot him off. Oh well. Lesson learned. Lesson learned for next time. I will save on this campfire though actually because I don't know when I'm gonna die, so it wants us to go. Alright. Should take less arrows, yeah. Yes, there we go. So we'll work on that when we come back to chain scrape. I usually don't like to sprint. I think it ruins the pace. In real life you would not run everywhere. You would like jog or walk. That's a rock, there we go. Yeah, we'll ignore these. We have more important places to be. Can't override them yet. We might be able to. We should be able to, because she rode one of these earlier. Shit, there, yeah, we can. Of course you're coming this way. God damn it. We'll come back. There's actually a charger site over here anyway. God. How many branches? Jesus. Wait, why is my... Oh yeah, because my resources are... Don't know why.
Coming from where Arnov said I'd find his crew.
We don't need a raccoon anymore. You did your job. What's that noise? Oh, this is where she saw the smoke earlier.
This must be the mine Arnov told me about. It looks like the miners are in trouble. That looks like the foreman Arnov mentioned.
You good?
I'm okay. Thank you, Corvin.
Corvin? Arnov sent me. I'm...
Not now.
Easy. What happened?
Explosion in the mine. Water flooded the whole place. Some of my guys are still... They're still down there. I can't stop.
You've done enough. Are you hurt?
I'll live. The others. Please.
I need to know exactly what happened.
We used controlled blast to open up new veins in the mountain. One of them must have gone wrong. I can't... I have to go.
How many are still down there? Corvin, how many?
Two, I think. 2 more.
I'll do what I can.
Let's go. It's probably copyright. Nintendo's gonna sue me now.
Gotta find those 2 miners, quick.
Ugh. Dirty water. I do love that. It's like an echolocation.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
The miners. One of them doesn't look too good.
Not going anywhere. I think I'm starting to see things. Is that a Nora?
Are you okay?
Who are you?
Corvin sent me. Are you hurt?
My leg. I was a little too close to the blast.
What happened?
We were blasting in the farthest tunnel, but the scaffolding didn't hold. It collapsed. I think it blocked the drainage shaft. Water started flooding the place as quick as I drink ale. I barely managed to drag us here.
So something's keeping the water inside the tunnels.
What are you thinking?
I've got an idea. Are there more explosives?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, should still be some up top, but you'll need these fuses.
Are you crazy?
You can't move, and I'm not leaving you. It's not like she can make things worse.
Don't go anywhere. I need to find whatever's blocking that drainage shaft and blow it sky high. Made it. There's the debris blocking the shaft. If I can reach those explosives up on that track, maybe I can blast through the blockage.
See what, the quests have got so much better since first game. Not to say that the quests in the first game are boring, but comparatively... Okay. Should have jumped.
Burrowers. Fire will make things easier.
No, it said fire will make things easier. Okay.
Passed unnoticed.
Get this chest. Okay, don't want to do that. We're good. God's sake, Aloy, get up.
I'll have to find a cauldron out here to learn how to open it.
Okay, it should be fine. It's actually a perfect way to get the shell. There we go. That's perfect. Because now we can get that. Now we can get the bow upgraded to its max. God's sake, get stuck on a bloody tail.
Let's see where this leads.
That was a chest, yeah. We just go in a circle? No.
There's the explosives, up on the track. Just need to get across somehow. Might be a good idea to drop that ladder.
Get me... There we go. Fairly simple quest, but it's a fun one. Suddenly all the water is gone.
That did the trick. Ah, guess that got its attention. Now I need more.
I think it's a tougher one. Is it a tougher one? Yeah. Yay. My favourites. Okay. See? One hit and I'm done. So that's first death. But the good thing when you're in a quest, it will okay, well I'm pretty sure I shot it, but okay. Sometimes Aloy doesn't like to actually hit them for some weird reason. Okay. It would help if you didn't move all over the place. There you go. Okay, now that there's one left, I should be able to cope. That's cheating. I was dodging. Like how it's optional, as if you would be able to get out without
check on those miners.
taking them down. Good thing we're able to upgrade our bow. There's a chest up there. How do we get to that? Yeah, I remember. Right. I really see you could go up there, but
That was further back.
She's so dead.
We don't know that.
Looks like everyone's okay.
You did it. I thought you blew yourself up.
Are you two okay from here?
I can get this idiot down. Don't you worry. Thanks, kid.
okay. What's that? Blocked path. So there's one down here. That's interesting.
Corvin know his men are all right.
Let me just check. Interesting. Okay. Didn't know there was one down here. Unless that's part of the DLC.
I found the two you mentioned. They're safe, but could probably use a hand. Is that everyone?
It is. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. I knew we were blasting too much, but the man who staked the claim here, Ulvund, he kept pushing and pushing me. I tried to shield my crew from his constant demands every damn day. I should have been stronger.
You were there for your crew when they needed you. That counts for something.
Ulvund can threaten me all he wants. I am not letting my people back into those mines.
Will you be all right?
Yes. I can take it from here. You are owed, Huntress.
Ulvund's name keeps coming up. And it's never good. Sooner or later, someone's gonna have to deal with him.
I thought there was a campfire over there, but I guess not. Shelter. Shelter should have a campfire. No, my luck, probably not. Yep. Pick up rock. And we have a workbench. Yes. It's my stash, okay. Weapon upgrades. What do we need for that? We need a bristleback circulator. Okay. We can do that as well. Yeah. Vulture feather. Okay. How do we equip weapons? Edit coils, okay. Oh, we don't have any, okay. Fair enough. Alright, we're gonna fast travel using the campfire. I think we will go see Erend now. Or help Erend. God, my voice. Should be a quest here, but it's not popped up. Maybe that's after a certain time, but we'll see anyway, because they give us a tool that will be quite handy on this playthrough. Hey! Yeah, it would have popped up by now, but it hasn't. So maybe we have to do... Yeah, I guess we have to do the main mission first. Let's head down then. Use this shortcut. Dodge the acid. Have a bristleback. But we can't loot. Okay, let's craft. Use these so that we can get a bit more.
I can get data to override machine. Where are you off to? Is that a tripwire?
Okay.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwire.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, relief.
Don't know why she doesn't hit them sometimes. Aloy, you can suck sometimes. You really can. Hit the melee button and she decides not to hit the enemy. And there's actually a lot more than I thought. So
Could help here.
there was never this many on my. There was normally like 2. Okay. For a rock, maybe? Hopefully he'll get shocked and then we can do silent strike. You're stopping right there, you're kidding me? Okay. God's sake.
Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for?
To help me kill it, you idiot. I'm playing on hard mode. Alright.
Just like I thought. Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for?
Okay, where's...
Now!
That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day, what a day.
Right, now at level 5.
Thank the
Oh.
Forge you showed up.
We
Tripwire's
got
handy.
4 skill points, that's
She
good.
knows a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than
So let's see, I've died twice now?
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. Then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not
I
just
don't
any
like
tripcaster. One of
tripcasters.
my make, free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
Well, like someone.
Let me guess. Olvend.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulven discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. Just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
Okay.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Aaron headed south. Should be
No,
able to pick up
thank
his
you.
tracks with my focus.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Tracks. Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguard's.
Need to get as many as... Oh, for God's sake.